Hello everybody and welcome back into XL Energy Center from St. Paul, Minnesota. The Minnesota Wild and the Toronto Maple Leafs in their first of two meetings this season. Toronto coming off an awful game, and they said that they were not going to play the same way tonight from Minnesota. They're on one back. Spurgeon has it. Plays to Zuccarello. Gaudreau gave that away. Brody to Riley through center. Tips it ahead for Marner. Marner gave that away. Kaprizov, and it's stolen back by Riley. Morgan Riley moves in centers. That was cut on its way to the net. Now Nylander waiting and shooting, and Fleury makes his first stop of the night, holding on for the Wild. Leafs get a shot inside the first 2 minutes of play. Only had 4 shots in Carolina last game. That's the worst game we've seen them play in forever. Face off to the right side of the net. And with the core they have, you don't expect to see horrible play like that. Here's Middleton in the corner with it. Spinning around, gave that away. Gaudreau. Matthews back on it. Back to the point for Brody. In tight for Matthews. Back for Brody again. Back for Matthews. A lot of passing by Toronto. Brody, and he gave it away to Zuccarello, and out it comes. Here come the Wild through the middle of the ice. In on Wall, left side, looking, dropping, shooting. That was blocked, never got through. Brody for Toronto, up for Matthews. Austin Matthews been quiet the last few games. He hits it for Nylander. And he'll just chip it in deep. Now gets it back up for Matthews. Brody for Matthews. Matthews with the lane in, shoots! He scores! Austin Matthews! Just about 6 gone in the opening period, gives Toronto a 1-0 lead. And Matthews back on the score sheet. That's got to feel good for the Maple Leafs. He didn't get all of it, but he got enough of it, and it just beats Fleury. Face-off coming back to center ice, so 1-0 Leafs. Austin Matthews the goal. Toronto won it, split ahead. Bunting, he'll try to chip off the boards. Foligno has it, and here come the Wild to the middle of the ice. In on Wall. Right wing kept to the outside, got it back, centered a shot, and that one deflected up and out of play. Just about 7 gone here, opening period. 1-0 Toronto in front from St. Paul. Here's the draw. One back to the point. Here's Middleton in front. Boldy stopped by Wall. Now in behind the net, pressuring for it. Jake Muzzin picks it up, and here come the Leafs out to center. Muzzin on it. Long road trip for Toronto, and here's O'Reilly with the puck. Trying to get it back on Spurgeon. Spurgeon ahead to Boldy. Toronto took 9 penalties in the game against Carolina, allowing 3 power play goals. Here's O'Reilly, fired in. And halfway through this first period, Toronto with the only goal, Austin Matthews. Tavares to the point for Hall, playing it off. Muzzin fires, and a good stop by Fleury. Bouncing puck in the slot. Middleton has it, he'll bring it out, and here come the Wild. Muzzin back, here come the Wild. A chance, and it's taken away. Now a shot, and it didn't get through. Good block in front by the Maple Leafs. Hall up that side. Bunting will chase after it for Toronto. Here's Middleton. Spurgeon to the middle of the ice. In come the Wild again. Hall back. There's a shot. Knocked aside by Wall. Achari gave that away. Boldy's back to it. Here's Eriksson Ek with an open lane right side. Bring it in from the corner to the net. And that was taken away by Toronto, but given away. Duhaime put it right on, and Wall makes another stop. Under 5 to go here in the first. It's taken back by the Wild again. Good pressure by Minnesota. In behind the net, Duhaime. In front to Eriksson Ek. Corner for Duhaime. In front, that pass cut off by Achari. Toronto finally on it. They kick it up and out. Yarncroke gave that away. Here's a penalty, and it's going against the Leafs. Killed 6 of 9 last game. This will be their first penalty of tonight's game with 2:55 to go in the remaining period. Draw. One back by Toronto. Brody there. Tried to clear, but Riley will get it the rest of the way down. Race to it. Here it's picked up and up on the wing for Foligno. Finding help, he'll play that, but Lafferty's there, and he'll get it down the ice for the Leafs. Played by Fleury. Here's Addison on it. Taken to that board side. Foligno to Gaudreau. To the middle of the ice, he has Kaprizov. Riley back, Kaprizov. Off to Foligno. Looks in. Shoots. Wall, a good stop. And he holds on to that for Toronto with 1:40 to go here in the first. Austin Matthews, the only goal in the game so far. So here comes the face-off now. Wrong one back, picked up Wild. Foligno for Kaprizov. Off to Hartman. In. Shot. Goes wide. 30 seconds to go on the power play now. From behind the goal, there is Riley off the boards for Nylander and out to center right. Addison is back on it. Foligno from that wing. There's Lafferty playing it across. Nylander. Lafferty. The middle of the ice looking for help. There's Riley ahead to O'Reilly. O'Reilly just scanning it in deep. There's Kaprizov. Lafferty keeping him to the outside. And Toronto will bring a 1-0 lead into the locker room tonight for Minnesota. Shots a goal in the game if you're wondering. 4 for the Wild, 3 for the Leafs. 1-0 Toronto after 1. Hits are 7-5 Minnesota. Faceoffs 4-2 Minnesota. 0 for 1. Welcome into the second period of play here tonight from XL Energy Center. The Leafs and the Wild. First of 2 meetings this year. 1-0 Toronto through 20 minutes. Spurgeon. Matthews is looking for it. Matthews back on the score sheet. He got the opening goal of the game. Zuccarello put it for Gaudreau. Gaudreau for Zuccarello. Tight quarters. A lot of passing by Minnesota looking for a lane. Kept to the outside. That goes in behind. The Leafs get the puck, but they gave it away. Kaprizov. In behind, centering a shot. Stopped by Wall. Big hit there. Riley digs it, but gave it away in front. And the Wild had a tap in, but couldn't get it on the forehand. Marner dishes off. That's given away to Matthews to the middle of the ice. Kaprizov enters back in on that left wing. Matthews to Brody. Back ahead for Marner, and that's given away Gaudreau to the middle of the ice. Matthews took it away. Here comes Toronto. Austin Matthews with a neat move there, and he picks it up, brings it to the net. Rolls away from him, poked away by Fleury. Foligno from that wing has it again. Now it's Rossi trying to get it. Marner chases him back. In the center of the ice, it's played up for Matt Boldy. Boldy off to Rossi. He moves in and shoots. And whoa, what a great stop. It was going in. It got through him, but he dives back and keeps it off from going over the goal line. Matthews turned it over. Here's Muzzin, but it's offside against Toronto. Just about 8 gone here in the second period. Still 1-0 Leafs from St. Paul, Minnesota. Face off to come here. And one back by Toronto. Oh, trying to get it in the zone. That's back out. Leafs after it. Wild to it. Rossi. And a great stop. Whoa, again. That's back to the point. Brodin. Bunting couldn't get it out. Brodin still has it. Now Tavares ahead. That misses Bunting. Brodin has the puck. We're halfway. 1-0 Toronto. Leafs poke it back into the Minnesota end. On it is Matt Dumba. Here's Foligno through the middle of the ice. He has Rossi. On that right side, turning back, and it's poked back in the Minnesota zone again. Here's Brodin. He's given a ride, and that's going to be a penalty against Toronto. Their second of the night. Wild power play 0 for 1. Face off here, right side of the net. One back. Addison for Zuccarello. Leafs try to clear. That didn't work. Eriksson Ek stopped. Leafs had it. Couldn't get it out again. Eriksson Ek in front. Boldy stopped. Way down. Leafs are there. Giordano couldn't get it out. Tried again. Bouncing puck. Zuccarello stopped in tight. Great chances. Here's another on the bounce, and there's Shen to clear. Back in come the Wild. Right wing on this power play. Zuccarello gave that away. Giordano is there. Chipped down at center ice by Kaprizov. Zuccarello, Eriksson Ek, stopped by Wall, bouncing puck, he got that too. In the corner, Kaprizov fires it again, that's handled. Leafs are on it, Bunting and out. Here's Eriksson Ek to Addison. Back ahead they come inside. Boldy stopped, loose puck scores, and you can feel it coming. Under 5 to go in the second, 1-1. So the Wild tie it at 1. Boldy will get this one, and it's a brand new game. Maple Leafs have not looked good on this road trip at all. They've been all over the place and given up multiple shots, having few, and scoring few. Here's Hall with it. Wrong, trying to get it out. Gave it away. Boldy. Nylander gave that away. Kept in. Now the Leafs are out again with Marner. Marner looking back. Still has it. Playing it off with a shot that's handled. And they score, and it's Austin Matthews. 2:13 to go in the period. Austin Matthews gets his second of the night to put Toronto back on top. So Matthews with both goals for the Maple Leafs tonight after a period that's been dominated by the Wild. The Leafs get the lead right back. Draw one back. Here's Middleton through center. Gave that away. Matthews on the steal. Has Marner to Matthews. And a great pass there was taken away by Sam Steele. Entering the wing. That's given away. Matthews trying to get back to it. Shaw. Steele. That's poked out. Marner was after it. Middleton has it. Spinning off Marner. Plays it back in. There's Morgan Riley. Toronto will bring a 2-1 lead into the third period tonight from St. Paul. Shots a goal 15-5 Minnesota, but it's 2-1 Toronto. Hits are 9-8 Leafs. Faceoffs 8-3 Wild. Power plays 0 for 2 Minnesota. Toronto hasn't had one. Welcome into the third period. Leafs and Wild. First of two meetings this season. Toronto with a 2-1 lead coming into the third. Matthews with both goals on the night. There's a giveaway. Marner takes off with it. Playing it back to Matthews. In shoots! Stopped by Fleury. Good chance there for the Leafs. Now Matthews gets it again for Marner. Marner switching up with Nylander. A pass never found him. Spurgeon to Zuccarello. First chance of the third goes to the Leafs. Now Gaudreau's in. Tries to center that. Kept to the outside. Played to the point. Zuccarello with it. To the net. Wall, a good stop, and he holds on for Toronto. So face-off will come here to the right side of the net. 2-1 Toronto here in the third. Boldy with Minnesota's goal. Matthews with both of Toronto's. Here's the giveaway side door. Middleton in front. That's cut. Now Kaprizov put it on net. Stopped by Wall. Nylander taken down. Marner's after it. Took his man, and now here's Marner. Marner off the boards, and no one was there. Brody tried joining the rush. It was too late. Line changes now. Gaudreau's taken down. Here's O'Reilly through the middle of the ice. He'll try to get it in deep. Lost it there to Foligno. Bunting took it away. Bunting in front. Drop back O'Reilly. In shoots, and Fleury makes the save on that. Spurgeon to the middle of the ice. Almost halfway through the third period. Foligno. Brody took it away. Gets it up for Tavares and sent back down the ice. Race to it. And icing called against the Leafs. 11:37 to go. 2-1 Toronto. From Minnesota. Here's the draw right side of the Maple Leaf goal. One back control to the point for Middleton. Looking in, has Foligno deflected, but Wall made the save. Rebound came bouncing out front. The Leafs try to get it out. They do now. TJ Brody might have Bunting. Here's Brody with Bunting playing it across. No one was there. O'Reilly off the boards, back to the point. The Leafs are on it. Jake Muzzin will just clear it back inside. 9 to go. 2-1 Toronto from Minnesota. We hope you're enjoying this one. It's been all Minnesota, but the Leafs with a 2-1 lead. Here's Rossi to Middleton. Up for Boldy. Leafs have not been playing their best of hockey as of late. Here's Rossi to the net. Stopped by Wall. Kerfoot to Achari. Up for Yarncroke. He'll just get it in deep. Now Dumba being chased by Alex Kerfoot. And gets it ahead for Eriksson Ek. 6 to go here, third period. 3-1 Toronto. Or sorry, 2-1 as it's Leafs are looking to make it 3-1. They've had a bit of a press the last few minutes. Giving away Duhaime in shooting. Wall to stop. Bouncing puck. Knocked out Yarncroke to Muzzin. Here comes Toronto. Jake Muzzin moving in. Muzzin in shoots. Fleury closed the legs before Muzzin could slip it through. 3:51 to go here, third period. Toronto 2, Minnesota 1. Top line's back on the ice for both teams. Matthews has both goals for Toronto tonight, trying to get them out of this skid. Drawn one back by Matthews. Shen gets it in deep. Matthews after the puck took his man down and did get the puck. Matthews is on it. Trying to get a backhand. Marner put it to the net. That's sticked away. Brodin has it here in his own end. Now gets it ahead up for Duhaime. Kept in by Shen. He'll play that. And it just missed Matthews on the feed. Hartman, under 2 to go here, third period. In come the Wild, that pass cut. Nylander ahead to Matthews. Gets it up for Marner. Has Nylander. Nylander to the net! And what a stop, it's in! Fleury with a dandy of a stop. And then the Wild accidentally put it back in their own net. It's 3-1 Toronto here in the final minute. That's a goal that's going to hurt. Willie Nylander will get credit for it. Beautiful move and a better stop by Fleury. Leafs come the other way and score. Pass ahead for Bunting. He has an empty net, gets by, plays it up for Tavares, and he'll play it just wide. In around for O'Reilly. Getting in there for it. Here's Zuccarello. Shen kept it inside. Kaprizov is there. Here's Dumba with it. 35 seconds. Wild have it with Gaudreau. Up ahead the Dewar on that wing. Forward side. Leafs do get it free, and Michael Bunting is ahead. Here's Bunting. He has Tavares. Bunting to Tavares. They score. Empty net goal to make it 4-1. It'll be Michael Bunting's goal. He tried to feed it to Tavares, but it hit off his skate and went in. So 4-1 Leafs with 22 seconds left. Here's the draw. Matthews got it started for the Leafs with 2 goals in this game. Leafs find a way. 2 empty nets here late. 4-1. Here's Lafferty on a steal. Sam Lafferty! He stopped. Bouncing puck, it comes back. Camp is on it. In the corner for Aston Reese. Zach Aston Reese in front. Center that. It missed David Camp. Zuccarello playing it across. Doesn't matter. The Maple Leafs win it 4-1 from St. Paul tonight against the Minnesota Wild.